All right, y'all, we back for another YouTube video with 12 Vision. This time we in my studio, and this is gonna be a tutorial video. It was asked, somebody asked me, so I'm giving it. I got my model here.
D Jordy. Hey y'all.
She said her name is what?
D Jordy.
D
Jordy.
D Jordy. Okay, this
Jordy.
is D Jordy. She's one of my clients, and she's pursuing to be a model. So that's why she's here today. All right, so now let's get started. So first, I'm gonna do a wait. I ain't even tell you what I was using. I'm using my R6 Mark II with my favorite lens, 28-70, of course, always. And I'm gonna be filming also with my DJI Action 2, so you'll see like the point of view shot of the actual shoot. So how I'm gonna start, I'm gonna do a 1 light setup, and then I'm gonna go to a 3 light setup. So first, I'm gonna do the 1 light setup. So I got my, hold on, let me show you. Got my 8200, not sure if you can see it from there, but I got my 8600, my bad. Godox 8600 with my Westcott Manny Ortiz Beauty Dish. I think it's like a 32-inch, I don't know. All right, so I'm starting off with my 8600 right now, and with my, got my whole setup. I'm gonna have my POV thing going right here. So it's just a preference when you start off. Hey, yeah, ISO 100. So I'm gonna just get started, and I'm gonna post the pictures up on the screen as I take them. So, all right, so I'm at 100 right now. It's real dark. Of course, it's supposed to be dark. All right, so now I'm gonna cut on the flash, see what we get. She said it shocked her. All right, so my power too high. All right, so all right, I like to move my light closer. All right. I'm not gonna get your full body, just half body. All right, so I like how this looking. So what I like to do is, you see how, I'm gonna turn it this way so you can see. I like the middle of the light to be like right on the face of the subject, so all the rest of it can spread. I know I said this in videos before, but that's just my logic. I don't know if it's actual logic to other photographers, but that's just my logic. So the center of the light, that's what most of the light is, so I put that on the face. Let me show you. So see if you see it right here, the center of the light is going directly to her, and everything is at a 45-degree angle. Remember that, 45-degree angle. She's sitting down and she's short, so I ain't gotta have the light so high. I normally use a boom stand, but not today. All right, so let's see how this look. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Should look like she taking the school pictures. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's good. I like this. All right, so this will be a 1 light setup. Of course, you see all the shadows. You'll see all the shadows right here on this side, but that's fine. If that's what you're going for, cool. It's a way you can kind of get rid of the shadows if you bring the light just a little bit further in front of her. And of course, you see I'm shooting like behind the light, but turn the light towards her a little bit. And on my small camera right here, you can see that I'm very close to the light. But hit that shot. See now, if you see that, it covers more of her versus like the other one. All right, so that's the 1 light setup. So now I'm gonna add other lights. So I'm gonna add 1 light. So the point of adding lights to a setup is to do that feel. Because as you noticed, when we first started with the 1 light, it had that shadow. And this is only for if you just don't want to go for that shadowy look or that dramatic look with that one light look. Now you'll add a feel light to kind of fill in those shadows, which hence the word feel light. So now let's add one. So I got a 8400 Pro, and I'm gonna, probably can't see it that good. All right, right there, you can see it. So I'm gonna add this right here. Of course, if you look, I'm gonna show you on my POV camera, so you can see. The lights are real close to her. You probably can't see it on this camera that much, but on this camera, you can see that the lights are very close. And the point of putting the light so close is so the light can be soft and it won't be so harsh. So just a tip to those that's learning light. The closer the light is to the subject, the softer the light hits. All right, so now we'll add this feel light. I kind of like have it like close to the back of her, but not like all the way in the back of her, just, you know. So let's see how this look. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, see, and you can see the difference. My power on this light is, I'm not even sure. Let me see if it's the AV, the E or the, okay, that's the E. Okay, so yeah, my power is at 16. I'm gonna raise this light up just a little bit, y'all. All right, so now let's see it now. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so now y'all can see that it's filling up that light versus how the other one was. Filling up those shadows versus how the other one was. One more, 1, 2, 3. See, now I can turn it down a little bit though. It's just my preference. So right now my main light is at 16 and my field light is at 32. 1/32, 1, 2, 3. And that gives it a more, you know, softer look. So yeah, so that's it. That's simple as that, y'all. You know, 2 light setup real quick. It don't take much. Just add that feel. I'm using a strip box, but you can really use any diffuser that you like. Doesn't matter. But I prefer strip lights, and this is why. Because like with the other soft box, the majority of the light comes from the center of the light and it spreads out. But this one, it don't spread to the left or to the right. It kind of stays focused towards her like this. So it won't get so much on the background. You can still get that same background you got from the one light setup. So let's see how these shots look again. 1, 2, 3. She doing her schoolgirl poses. 1, 2, 3. You can pose however you want to pose. I'm just messing with you. So yeah, that's it, y'all. So now, I would like to add a third light. But now, a third light, you can either do it 2 ways. I'm gonna show you both ways. So a third light you can fill in the other side of her, which I'm gonna show you that first, or you can do a fill light from the bottom to fill in like these shadows right here. So I'm gonna show you that now. I'm gonna show you the other side fill first. All right, so now I'm adding the third light. I'm using the same exact light as this one. It's just gonna be on the opposite side of her. So I don't know if you can see it right here. I'll show you. See, same exact light right here. So it's in the same position. Everything is exactly the same. The level is gonna be the same. Everything is gonna be exactly the same. So it can get that same amount of feel. I'm gonna show you how it looks. First I'm gonna show you without it and then with it. So this without it. 1, 2, 3. And then this is with it. 1, 2, 3. So that you can see the difference. Hold your head down a little bit. 1, 2, 3. So that's that difference. You see, it's just filling in. So something else you can do with these 2 lights is you can fill in the background. So you can cut out the shadows from this main light right here. Cut out the shadows from this main light and fill in the background. Let me show you that. So what you'll do is you'll just point it towards the background like this. And because we got a white background, it'll still give that same feel look. So I'm pointing the lights towards the background now, and I'm gonna cut them up just a little bit. So right now they're on 1/32. I'll bump them up to like 1/16 and see how it looks. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, see, you can see the big difference. 1, 2, 3. So that's just if you want to just fill in, you know, if you want to fill in that background, you know, to eliminate all the shadows from the whole entire picture. But you see how it turned out. Now I'm gonna show you this last 3 light look. So I'm gonna turn it back, turn this one back to her like this. And I'm making more of a rim light versus a field light. So it's gonna be like more so behind her versus beside her. And this other light right here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just put it on the ground. Let me show you. You can use a smaller softbox if you want to, but it really doesn't matter. This big one is fine. I got a smaller one. You know what? I'm gonna just show you the smaller one. I'll show you with the smaller one versus this big one. All right, so I got a smaller, same strip box, just smaller. It's Godox. You know, shout out to Godox. I like Godox. Hopefully they'll sponsor me one day. All right, so we'll just aim it right below. I don't know if you can see me. Not yet. You can see me a little bit. I don't have nobody here that can film for me, so I'm doing it all on my own. Try to get it balanced. Okay, that's fine. So it ain't gonna be much of a feel, but I'll show you the difference. All right, so now we're doing this 3 light setup with the light below her. First, I'm gonna show you with this light right here. I changed it to a rim light instead of a field light. So I'm gonna show you how that look. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So you see how it's showing only the light like kind of behind her shoulder and her head instead of filling in those shadows. So one more time, 1, 2, 3. All right, so now let's add the extra light below her. The power is on 1/32. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Yep, see? It just look a lot better. It gives it that more pleasant look. Not too many shadows, but you still got that dynamic look with the rim light behind her. You know, just get creative. So yeah, that's it. All right, so yeah, that's it, y'all. Real simple 3 light setup, you know, real easy. You can kind of play around with it the way you want to do it and just the way I do it. I showed you 3 light setups, but 4 different ways, if you notice. The first one, just a single light, you know, real dynamic. And then the second one was the 2 light setup, just fill in that 1 light. The third way was the 2 fill, so the full fill. Well, it really was 5, because the 4th one was me showing you how to get rid of all the shadows in the background on the white background. And the last one was the one I just showed you with the 3 lights, 1 45-degree angle in the front, 45 in the back, giving that rim light, and then that lower light to fill in these shadows up under here. So yeah, that's it. If you like it, hit the like button, comment the things that you did like and dislike. I like the criticisms because it makes me grow and do better on my channel. So please be honest, give your criticisms and subscribe.